Welcome back to Luxury Home Decor. Imagine stepping outside to a backyard that feels lush, soothing, and thoughtfully designed, yet barely sips water. Today we're creating a sustainable oasis garden that pairs resort-style comfort with eco-smart choices. Whether your space is compact or sprawling, these ideas will help you cut maintenance, lower bills, and still enjoy a green retreat. Let's turn a thirsty yard into a low-water sanctuary that feels luxurious. First, let's talk mindset. A sustainable garden isn't about sacrificing beauty. It's about working with your climate, not against it. When you choose plants that actually like your weather, you save water and time. Think in layers. Structural plants for year-round shape, seasonal bursts for color, and ground covers to cool the soil. This layered approach keeps the garden interesting through the year without constant watering or replanting. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Start with the soil because healthy soil is like a savings account for moisture. Mix in compost or well-rotted organic matter to help the ground hold water longer. If your soil drains too fast, add more organic material. If it's heavy, loosen it so roots can breathe. Healthy roots equal resilient plants. This one step can reduce your watering needs dramatically, and it's surprisingly budget-friendly, especially if you compost at home. Now let's choose plants that love sipping, not gulping. Look for drought-tolerant varieties such as ornamental grasses, lavender, rosemary, lantana, and succulents. These plants still give you texture, fragrance, and color without demanding daily attention. When you cluster plants with similar watering needs, you avoid overwatering one group to keep another alive. That's a clever design principle called hydrozoning, and it instantly makes your backyard smarter and more sustainable. Consider the color story of your garden. Because we're creating an oasis, think soft greens, dusty blues, and muted sun-kissed tones that look natural in outdoor light. Add small accents of terracotta, charcoal, or warm neutrals for depth. These colors work beautifully with gravel, stone, and wood, which are all excellent low-water materials. A consistent palette makes even a small backyard feel curated, calm, and worthy of a luxury home setting. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Hardscaping is your best friend in a low-water makeover. Instead of a big thirsty lawn, break the space into zones using pavers, decomposed granite, stepping stones, or reclaimed bricks. Permeable surfaces let rain soak in rather than run off. Mix in raised planters or stone borders to define areas. This approach makes the yard look intentional and high-end, while dramatically reducing the square footage that actually needs regular watering. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Shade is another secret to creating that resort feeling. The more shade you create, the less your soil dries out. Try a pergola, shade sail, or even tall, narrow trees that don't need tons of water once established. Planting in the dappled shade of a tree reduces evaporation and keeps delicate plants happier. Plus, shaded seating automatically feels inviting, so you're designing both for sustainability and for daily enjoyment. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Let's talk water systems. Drip irrigation is the most efficient way to water a lush-looking space. Unlike sprinklers that spray everything, drip delivers moisture directly to the roots where plants actually need it. Pair your drip system with a simple timer so you never forget, and water early in the morning to reduce evaporation. It's a one-time setup that pays you back month after month in lower water bills. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Mulch is a tiny upgrade with a huge payoff. A 3 to 4 inch layer of organic mulch around your plants acts like a blanket, keeping the soil cool and preventing water from evaporating too quickly. It also suppresses weeds, so you spend less time pulling and more time enjoying. Choose a mulch color that matches your palette: warm bark for earthy tones, or light gravel for a Mediterranean look, for a more polished designer finish. Sometimes the best way to save water is to remove what wastes it. If you have an old patchy lawn, consider replacing part of it with a dry garden area filled with sculptural plants, gravel, and large statement pots. You still get greenery and structure, but without the constant mowing and watering. This creates an instant modern magazine-worthy look that aligns perfectly with sustainable design principles and long-term cost savings. Containers are an easy way to create lushness right where you want attention. Use large planters near seating areas, entryways, or outdoor dining spots. Group 3 together at different heights for impact. Fill them with low-water plants like agave, echeveria, or dwarf olives. Because containers dry out faster, line them with a moisture-retaining mix or add a drip line. That way, you get the luxury look without creating a high-maintenance corner. For seasonal interest without heavy watering, rotate decorative elements instead of plants. Swap out cushions, lanterns, outdoor rugs, or tabletop accents that echo nature-inspired tones: sage, sand, clay, and deep green. This keeps the space feeling refreshed through spring, summer, and fall without replanting entire beds. Sustainable design isn't just about plants. It's about choosing long-lasting pieces that can live outdoors and still make the backyard feel styled every time you step outside. If your backyard is small, go vertical. Add wall-mounted planters, slim trellises, or narrow raised beds along fences. Vertical gardening lets you grow herbs, pollinator plants, or trailing succulents in minimal soil and with targeted watering. It also softens hard boundaries, making the space feel more like an enclosed courtyard retreat. This trick is especially helpful for urban homes where water is precious and every square foot has to work overtime. Zoning your backyard is another powerful design move. Create distinct areas for lounging, dining, and gardening. When spaces have a purpose, you can invest in making each one efficient. For example, the dining zone might get shade and potted herbs, while the lounging zone gets drought-tolerant grasses and a water feature that recirculates. Clear zoning makes the yard easier to maintain because you water, prune, and clean in smaller, organized sections. Let's talk water features because yes, you can have one in a low water garden. Choose a recirculating fountain or a small, self-contained basin that uses the same water again and again. The sound of water creates that oasis vibe without requiring a large pond. Surround it with plants that enjoy a little extra moisture so nothing is wasted. This balances luxury and responsibility, which is exactly what luxury home decor is all about. Lighting is another underrated sustainability tool. When you design an outdoor space you truly love, you'll actually use it, reducing the urge to expand or constantly change it. Choose solar-powered path lights, string lights, or lanterns to create evening ambience. Solar options mean no extra electricity, no complicated wiring, and they highlight your plant textures at night. A beautiful, functional yard is more likely to be cherished and therefore maintained thoughtfully. Let's bring in some budget-friendly DIY. Instead of buying all new planters, upcycle baskets, barrels, or even concrete blocks into chic containers. Paint them in muted desert tones or soft greens to match your palette. Pair them with native plants or succulents and you get an eco-chic look for less. Repurposing materials keeps items out of landfills and fits perfectly with a sustainable lifestyle while still delivering that high-end designer feel. Native plants deserve a special mention here. They're adapted to your local rainfall and temperature, which means once they're established, they often need very little supplemental water. They also support local pollinators and wildlife, adding an ecological layer to your design. Mix natives with Mediterranean plants or climate-appropriate exotics for a curated look. The key is to avoid thirsty species that fight your environment, and instead celebrate the beauty of what naturally thrives. If your area gets occasional rain, consider rain harvesting. A simple rain barrel tucked beside the house can collect water for your pots or raised beds. Pair it with drip lines or a watering can, and suddenly you're using free water for the prettiest parts of your yard. This is one of those smart, sustainable upgrades that feels very luxury because it's thoughtful, intentional, and beautifully aligned with modern eco-conscious living. Ground covers are the unsung heroes of low-water landscapes. Instead of planting everything far apart and leaving bare soil, fill gaps with low-growing, drought-tolerant plants or decorative gravel. This helps prevent erosion, keeps the soil cool, and gives the garden a finished look. Creeping thyme, sedum, and certain ice plants are great options. A carpet of ground cover also makes stepping stones and pathways feel integrated rather than floating randomly in the yard. Speaking of pathways, curate how people move through the space. A winding path uses more of the yard and creates the illusion of a larger garden. Use materials that match your water-wise goals. Crushed stone, gravel, or reclaimed pavers. Add fragrant plants near the path so every walk feels sensory. When a garden engages your senses, you're less likely to crave excessive blooms or water-hungry plants just for impact. Experience becomes the luxury. Outdoor furniture should support the Oasis vibe without overpowering the plants. Choose pieces made from sustainable woods, recycled plastic, or metal that can handle the weather. Keep cushions in neutral shades like sand, ivory, or eucalyptus so the greenery becomes the star. Add texture through woven stools or side tables. When furniture is simple and durable, you won't need to replace it often, which is another form of sustainability and long-term design thinking. Privacy matters in a backyard retreat. Instead of installing a solid water-demanding hedge, try a series of low-water shrubs, bamboo in containers, or slatted screens with climbing vines. This layered approach blocks views while still allowing airflow and light. It feels more custom than a single wall and uses far less water than a traditional hedge. Plus, the mix of vertical and horizontal lines gives that elevated resort-at-home character. If your climate is hot, choose plants with reflective or silvery foliage, like olive, sage, or artemisia, because they handle sun well and visually cool the space. Pair them with dark planters or wooden elements for contrast. This high-low mix looks expensive but is really just smart color pairing. Light foliage also shows off shadows from your lighting at night, giving you a garden that looks elegant in the evening without extra water or blooms. Consider creating a destination corner, maybe a reading nook, meditation zone, or morning coffee spot, surrounded by drought-tolerant plants. When a space has purpose, you'll maintain it. Place it near fragrant herbs or flowering natives so pollinators visit, adding movement. You can even incorporate a small gravel courtyard with a bench. This makes the backyard feel like an outdoor room, extending your living area without building onto the house or using more water. Smart storage will also keep your garden feeling luxurious. Use benches with hidden compartments or slim outdoor cabinets to hold hoses, tools, and seasonal decor. A tidy yard automatically looks more designed, and when tools are accessible, you'll keep drip lines and mulch maintained. Sustainability isn't just about what you plant, it's about creating a system you can actually keep up with, so your eco-friendly makeover stays beautiful. Let's talk climate-adaptive design. If you live somewhere with occasional drought cycles, plan for them from the beginning. Choose plants that can survive on deep but infrequent watering. Space them so air circulates, reducing disease. Avoid thirsty lawns and swap in gravel gardens or meadow-style planting. When the weather gets dry, your yard will still look intentional instead of stressed, and you won't panic about losing plants you invested in. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Another modern idea is to mix edible and ornamental plants in the same low-water layout. Rosemary, thyme, bay, and certain chilies can all grow beautifully in Mediterranean-style beds. Tuck them beside grasses and succulents for a gourmet meets desert look. This kind of planting feels very current because it celebrates usefulness and beauty at once. Plus, harvesting herbs from your own backyard oasis just makes the space feel more personal and luxurious. Think about materials with longevity: natural stone, clay pots, powder-coated metal, and sustainably sourced wood age gracefully outdoors. When you choose long-lasting materials, you avoid frequent replacements, which saves money and reduces waste. Tie everything together with repeating textures, maybe the same gravel in pathways and planters, or the same wood tone on furniture and screens. Repetition is a core design principle that makes even simple gardens look professionally styled. If you love a tropical look but live in a dry area, fake the feeling using form and color rather than actual water-hungry tropical plants. Choose bold, architectural species like yucca, agave, or desert fan palm paired with lush-looking ground covers. Add warm-toned cushions and a sculptural water bowl. You'll get that vacation energy without installing a misting system or constantly watering plants that don't belong in your climate. pets and kids can still fit into a sustainable yard. Dedicate one durable zone with decomposed granite, artificial turf, or pavers where play can happen without damaging plants. Surround that zone with tough, low-water shrubs and grasses. This way, you protect your main plantings, and anyone using the yard learns to move through it respectfully. Designing for real life is part of luxury. Spaces should be beautiful but also usable every day. Maintenance is easier when you schedule it. Once a month, check your drip lines, top up mulch, and prune lightly to keep shapes clean. Because you chose low-water plants, you won't be doing constant deadheading or replanting. This predictable routine protects your investment and keeps the garden photo-ready. Remember, luxury isn't about buying the most expensive items. It's about curating a space that looks cared for all year long. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Pay attention to microclimates in your yard. Areas near walls, driveways, or south-facing fences often get hotter and drier, while shaded corners stay cooler. Place your toughest, most drought-tolerant plants in the hot spots and reserve softer, seasonal favorites for protected areas. Designing with microclimates is a pro-level move because it reduces plant stress and keeps everything looking lush, even though you're using less water overall. It's a simple shift with powerful results. Outdoor art and decor can reinforce the Oasis feeling without using resources. Choose stone sculptures, ceramic lanterns, or weathered wood pieces that complement your color palette. Scatter them strategically near seating, entries, or transitions between zones. Because these elements don't need water, they're a smart way to add personality. Think of them like jewelry for the garden, just enough to make the space feel styled and memorable. Seasonal heat waves will happen, so plan a protection strategy. Temporary shade cloth, movable umbrellas, or even tall potted plants can shield more delicate specimens during extreme weather. Once temperatures drop, you can remove the extras and the garden returns to its regular look. Designing for flexibility means your sustainable oasis is resilient, not fragile. It can handle change, just like a well-designed interior can transition between seasons. If you still want a bit of soft ground underfoot, explore low-water lawn alternatives like buffalo grass, carapia, or mixed native meadows depending on your region. These options require far less water than traditional turf and look beautiful when edged with gravel or stone. Use them sparingly, almost like rugs within the landscape, so you get comfort where you need it without committing to a high-maintenance, water-hungry yard. Let's talk budget phasing. You don't have to complete the whole makeover in one weekend. Start with infrastructure. Drip irrigation, soil improvement, and hardscape. Then layer in plants, then decor. This phased approach spreads costs and lets you observe how the garden responds to your climate. It's a smart, sustainable way to build a luxury-level backyard without overspending or making impulse purchases that don't match the overall plan. Remember to celebrate local craftsmanship. Incorporating handmade pots, woven screens, or benches from nearby artisans reduces shipping impact and gives your garden a unique story. These items often last longer because they're made for your environment. Designing sustainably isn't just about water. It's about thoughtful sourcing and supporting the community around you, which makes your outdoor space feel even more grounded and authentic. So, to recap, choose climate-appropriate plants, reduce lawn, use drip irrigation, shade thoughtfully, and finish with textures, lighting, and decor that last. When these elements work together, you get a backyard that looks lush but lives light, on water, on maintenance, and on the planet. It's the perfect blend of beauty and responsibility, which is the signature of luxury home decor and the kind of lifestyle more homeowners are embracing. Thank you for spending time with Luxury Home Decor today. If these sustainable Oasis garden ideas inspired you to rethink your backyard, imagine how stunning your home will look once you start implementing them. I'd love to hear your questions and favorite tips in the comments. And if you want more design ideas that feel luxurious, practical, and eco-conscious, please like, share, and subscribe my channel so you never miss an update.